Southern California, County of Orange, City of Anaheim. The team is the Ducks, the champs of 2007. Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich. Tonight we have East against West. What's one thing you think of when we have these conferences colliding?
How important pre-scouting is when you don't play against the other conference as often as you do from your inter-conference. So pre-scouting, a big part of getting ready for this game tonight.
Anaheim's game plan will be front and center. Probably for the first 10 minutes, we'll get a real good indication of how they're going to play this game.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. John Gibson, American-born, Pittsburgh, spent 2 years in the U.S. National Team Development Program before spending 2 seasons with the Kitchener Rangers of the Ontario Hockey League. Great mobility, fills a lot of space at 6'3", 210. Cam Ward from the wintry town of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Played for a junior hockey team in Red Deer, Alberta called the Rebels. That was a decade ago. Credited with a goal actually put in by the New Jersey Devils in 2011. It's a wonderful night for hockey. The puck is dropped in Anaheim. Wonderful chance was set up and the pass just goes wide. Oh, what a wonderful block that was. And he is closed off emphatically.
You play along the boards, that's bound to happen.
And now it's directed to Ritchie. Breakaway! Score! What a great early start for the home squad.
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
Oh, he can't get his pad down quick enough to make this stop. Really good shot, as you mentioned, Eddie. I think that's one he should probably stop.
Ritchie's goal has gotten his team ahead.
Boy, you could just feel the energy in this building right now after that early goal.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Hi, everyone, with Eddie Olczyk alongside and Ray Ferraro down at the ice. This is Mike Emmerich. Tonight, we bring you a matchup you're going to like. Our game between the Arizona Coyotes and the Lightning. And before the face-off, here's Eddie.
I've been looking forward to this one for a while, Doc. Both of these teams have the ability to put the puck in the back of the net. Goaltending, as we know, could be the difference here.
Another terrific night of hockey here. Hansel's the face-off man for the Coyotes. Stamkos is the man for the Lightning. This is where it all begins. The first face-off in Arizona. Possession established on the pickup by McBain. Into the attacking end. He's all alone. Outstanding save by Bishop. Carried out of his own end toward center. Fires. Outstanding save made off a terrific chance. Play is stopped, and so we have a chance to hear from Ray Ferraro.
Doc, it'll be interesting to see which team is able to move the puck better than their opponent tonight. Both teams like to be very aggressive. I'm going to be watching how quickly they can get in on the forecheck. But the team that can efficiently move the puck from their D zone up to the middle of the ice is probably going to be the team that wins.
Many thanks, Ray. And they've got it again. And the puck gathered in by Ekman-Larsson.
Declares lost that puck in the offensive zone. He stick-handled himself into submission.
And in flight over the line. Lets it go. And so here comes the whistle for an icing. Clean win on the draw. Pitching this one to Duclair. Takes a shot. He scores!
Duclair's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
He must have lost his angle here, Edzo. This puck beats him pretty cleanly up into the blocker side, into the top of the net.
some shots, only one goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
And they've taken that face-off between the... Hi, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich here. This evening, we bring you two teams matched up as they've been so many times before. This game between Boston and Dallas. Eddie, your thoughts?
These two teams both need the W here tonight. I can see them playing it safe early, but the question is, which team will make the first mistake?
It's a wonderful night for hockey. Bergeron's the face-off man for Boston. Sagan's his opposite number for the Stars. Just underway with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro. I'm Mike Emmerich. The Stars move toward the neutral zone. And the loose puck captured by Miller. Moved along and in. He's in! Score! And the place goes nuts!
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
Letting it beat low on the glove side. That's a real quick release that he can't get to.
The Bruins strike first.
Just like the coach drew it up, get off to a good start.
Boston's got that one. Now what? Their first game was in 1970, so they're getting closer to that half-century mark. The blue and gold on home ice, the Buffalo Sabres. Greetings from Buffalo, everyone, along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich. Coming into this arena, besides the organ-thumping Let's Go Buffalo, what else do you think of?
Well, I think about the French connection. Gilbert Perrault, Rick Martin, René Robert, and how about Gilbert Perrault, Doc, the 1970 draft pick, #1 overall for the Buffalo Sabres, and he played his entire 17-year career with the Buffalo Sabres.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Leonard's got the start. You know, if they like the goalie and they like playing for you, you stand a good chance to be strong, and that's the hope for the Sabres. Tuukka Rask, grandson of a local team goalie in his native Finland, but has a Stanley Cup and an Olympic medal, and still in his 20s with lots more in front of him. Opening face-off is just seconds away. O'Reilly sent to the big center ice circle for Buffalo. Bergeron's ready to draw for the Bruins. And we are underway. This should be emotional and fierce and energy charged. Let's see. I think it's time we hear from Ray Ferraro.
Pretty predictable start here, Doc. Lots of energy in the building.
Oh, what a save.
You got to battle through a screenplay.
Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near it. Buffalo's got that win. Can't get it on net.
He was trying.
Terrific glove save. What a strong wrist shot. Terrific save. Moving it to Chara. Boston's looking to head man up the wing. Lets the shot fly. Oh, how can they miss that pass? Loose puck regathered by Marchand. He's all alone. Score! And the place goes nuts.
And has found himself in all alone on the breakaway, and he scored.
Rask sprawled out to make a desperation attempt on this. Nice try, just couldn't get there.
The Sabres now have a one-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they can build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room. Nearing 4 decades in the same place, the Flames. And where once the '88 Olympians played, the NHL team from Calgary is set to entertain the home fans tonight. Greetings, everyone, from Calgary, Alberta. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro coming up in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich. When you come to this city with the longevity of history that the Flames have had, what do you think of?
Great support. The fans are certainly into it. You got flames coming out of the building, Doc, at the top of the roof. And one thing is very noticeable, whether I came in here as a player or now as a broadcaster, is that it seems like every single person inside this building has a Flames jersey on.
Giordano's responsibility as captain of this team just doesn't stay on the ice or inside the locker room, but also in the community. He has a great relationship with the fan base, and that goes a long way, not only on the ice, but off the ice as well, with tickets and jersey sales.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Elliott's in the goal crease tonight. He is always acrobatic. We can expect more of that tonight for the Flames. Jones has gotten the call in goal, trusting he'll stoke some of yesterday's fire tonight for the Sharks. Terrific action lies ahead. Monahan sent to the big center ice circle for Calgary. Thornton's there for the Sharks. San Jose's got the puck, and they get to make the first play. The Flames are starting back in the defensive zone. And he's in! They score! Wow, that's getting on the board fast.
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
The goalie's shaking his head. That's a spot on the net that the goalie never wants to be beaten at. He's already in the butterfly. If his glove stays right on his pad, he's going to be able to stop that.
Calgary's gotten the crowd into it early.
And rightfully so. The energy they play with has been terrific.
It's a face-off win. They celebrated a Stanley Cup here in 2006. This is Raleigh, the home of the Hurricanes. Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich. Tonight we have East against West. What's one of the best things about this?
Well, I think for the fans is realizing that you're going to be able to see every team in the National Hockey League come into your building. It makes for a great brand of hockey.
The Blues are excited as well. They love playing on the road. They love being in this building.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Cam Ward from the wintry town of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Played for a junior hockey team in Red Deer, Alberta called the Rebels. That was a decade ago. Credited with a goal actually put in by the New Jersey Devils in 2011. Allen's the goalie again. He'll man the crease like he often does, looking to give a solid performance for the Blues. The teams are ready, and so are we. The Hurricanes have the first possession. Snaps a shot. Score! And the place goes nuts.
The goalie was surprised at how quick that snapshot got on him.
And so inside of the first minute of the game, it's 1-0.
The fans were not in their seats very long after that goal.
Good evening, everyone. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emmerich. Tonight, a treat for you. We have Western Conference action. Our contest between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Anaheim Ducks. And as we approach game time, here's Eddie.
Well, we have two teams that are intense, Doc, and they don't like each other very much, so stay tuned. I expect some fireworks here tonight.
Game about to start. Jonathan Taves is often the guy to take the first draw because his percentage is at the top or near it. The Blackhawks get the first play. Good use of the stick, broke that pass up. Oh, how can they miss that pass? Oh, what a great block. Right-winged to Perry. Nicely into the zone. Lets it go. Deflected off the blocker. Dogged determination there by Hjalmarsson. He's in. He scores. Hossa.
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
Gibson's done all he can do on this play. He tries to make a desperation dive back on the play. It's a great effort, but it's just not good enough.
The Blackhawks have broken the tie. Perhaps they can build on this lead here in the first period. And they won the neutral zone. Hi, everybody. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emery. Tonight, a great game that will keep you on the edge of your seat. This game between the Avalanche and Philadelphia. Eddie, as we get ready for this, what's on your mind?
These two teams both need the W here tonight. I can see them playing it safe early, but the question is, which team will make the first mistake?
Another terrific night of hockey here. Duchesne's ready for the opening faceoff for Colorado. Giroux's opposite him for the Flyers. Our game is underway with that faceoff. Score! Didn't take long for the home team, did it?
Skating got him to the front of the net and was able to put in that second chance opportunity.
Mason's rebound control hasn't been great over the last little while. This is another one. It's just sitting there ready to be pounced upon.
Again, let's put his team ahead 1-0.
It doesn't get any better than that when you get off to an early lead.
Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich, an Eastern Conference matchup tonight. I think the one thing that stands out is all of these teams wind up in the same time zone. Seems like an advantage.
It is an advantage. I think teams use that to their advantage, Doc, especially towards the end of the regular season and in the most important time come playoff hockey.
The Blue Jackets want to get their home crowd into it. In order to do that, they got to get off to a real fast start.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Sergei Bobrovsky from Russia, a first All-Star and winner of the Vezina Trophy in 2012, mainstay goalie for Columbus and the Russian Olympic team. Important, and he starts this one. Henrik Lundqvist is in goal tonight. He served no apprenticeship, just came to the New York Rangers in 2005. Their mainstay from the start, won 30 every full season that he has played. We have a thrilling evening of hockey ahead. Dubinsky's a good face-off man, ready for the Blue Jackets. Zibanejad's opposite him for the Rangers. They score! Wow, that's getting on the board fast.
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
All that he had left, Edzo, was to try and make an unbelievable glove save. The effort was there, the result's not.
The Blue Jackets strike first.
Just like the coach drew it up, get off to a good start.
Hi, everyone, with Eddie Olczyk alongside and Ray Ferraro down at the ice. This is Mike Emery. The teams have taken to the ice, and it's setting up to be a terrific matchup. Tonight, it's a game between the Dallas Stars and the Capitals. What do you think we should know about this one, Eddie?
These two teams both need the W here tonight. I can see them playing it safe early, but the question is, which team will make the first mistake?
Sagan's star status is known. That's why he gets to start this game. We have just started the game. And angled to Klingberg. Oh, deflected away. Lets the shot fly. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Wonderful chance was set up, and the pass just goes wide. Smart recovery by Oshie. Dominance right now. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Directing that one to Ovechkin. Gathered up by Benny. Tremendous pressure. collected at the boards. Looking for options. Waffle boarded. Looking for room. They score! Man!
I just had the feeling, Ray, that there was going to be a goal coming. The way that they were skating and pressuring and supporting all over the ice, you knew the puck was going to end up in the back of the net.
The passer recognizes that he's got to get the puck up in the air, but he displays sweet hands as it goes just over the stick and lands flat on the ice.
Over 4 minutes have been skated here in the first. On the banks of the Detroit River, a city founded over 300 years ago, a hockey team that's nearing 90, the Red Wings. Greetings, everyone. On behalf of EA Sports, welcome to the game. Do we ever have one for you tonight? Toronto at Detroit, an original 6 matchup. You wore the Leaf jersey into Detroit. Looks like you got out of there safely, too. What do you think of this matchup?
Well, it's great, Doug, and I think what makes it even more special now with the Detroit Red Wings back in the Eastern Conference where they should be, divisional rivals. Wings and Leafs doesn't get any better than that. And you know, Doc, it is really unbelievable with the amount of games that these two teams have played. You break it down, regular season games, playoff games, in the win-loss column, it is almost dead even.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Mrazek's the netminder of the evening. He is the type of goalie that sees the puck very well, hoping to see and stop most of the shots he sees tonight and land the W for the Red Wings. Anderson's in goal tonight. The coach's decision made with confidence for the Maple Leafs. Opening face-off is just seconds away. Zetterberg's ready for the opening face-off for Detroit. Kadri's his opposite number for Toronto. We have begun yet another game between these two teams who have quite a past. Let's see what the present's like. And we're happy to have Ray Ferraro with us as well. He is down near the ice.
As you guys were saying in the open, it makes so much sense for Detroit to be back in the Eastern Conference. Now divisional rivals with the Maple Leafs. The familiarity will help kick the games into a second gear. But also the fans that have watched these teams for years and years want to watch them play more than once a year.
Many thanks, Ray. Breakaway chance. They score! Our first one of the game, and it's early.
To be cherry-picking in behind the defense, and it worked. He found himself on a breakaway.
The goalie thinks he's got the bottom half of the net covered. Obviously, he doesn't as this goes by him on the low stick side.
Detroit's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. The Red Wings championships in their past, their future is in the here and now, and they're about to play another NHL match, these Edmonton Oilers. Greetings from Edmonton, everyone, along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro coming up in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich. You cannot come here without thinking of the glorious past, much of it decorated and hanging from the rafters. All those proud teams you had to play against in the 1980s.
Yeah, coming in at that particular time, my rookie season in 1984-85, coming up against the Edmonton Oilers, winning 4 straight Stanley Cups. But you think about the winning, but all the great players, Wayne Gretzky, Mark Messier, Yari Curry, Paul Coffey. How much time do we have here, Doc? History certainly right at the very top of the list for the Edmonton Oilers.
Lucic is obviously a tremendous hockey player. He is well aware of the history of those players that came before him here in Edmonton, but he cannot use that as a pressure. He has to use that as a motivator to get this team back to where those teams were back in the early 80s.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Talbot's the starting goaltender tonight. Some nights go better than others, but most of his nights are superb for the Oilers. Andrei Pavlich is ready to go in goal. From the hockey prominent city of Kladno, Czech Republic, he's represented his country in 2 Olympics. No one played more NHL games than he did in 2013, 44 of 48. Another terrific night of hockey here. McDavid's a good face-off man, ready for Edmonton. Little's out there to try to beat him for the Jets. Score! And the place goes nuts!
Beverly's quick flick of the wrist put this puck in from the high slot.
Pavlik's in good enough position to make the stop. He thinks the puck's coming low, but because it's up high, he can't get his hands up quick enough on the stick side to make the save.
The Oilers strike first.
Just like the coach drew it up, get off to a good start.
Greetings, everyone, with Ray Ferraro down near the ice. Eddie Olczyk getting some ice cream, but he's back alongside. This is Mike Emery. A pair of teams from the Atlantic Division compete tonight in a game between the Florida Panthers and the Buffalo Sabres. Eddie, what are you thinking as we prepare for this one?
Well, we have 2 teams that are intense, Doc, and they don't like each other very much, so stay tuned. I expect some fireworks here tonight.
As we begin, Jonathan Huberdeau is a guy to watch for. Highly skilled, quick, and clever. In Florida tonight, it's hockey, and it started. Play has stopped, and so we have a chance to hear from Ray Ferraro.
Well, Doc, you can't separate the fact that you have to compete both on and off the puck if you're going to have a chance to win. If you're not willing to play the game physically, you're going to get run over eventually.
Always a pretty good save there. Held the Yager. Shot on. Oh, a close call there.
That's going to happen. There's not a lot.
Save. He covers, and a face-off will follow. Defensive zone win. He throws it there. Great glove save, but it's loose. Possession now on the pickup by Yandel. Shoots one. Oh, what a save that was. Centering. Looking for options. Pressure mounting here. Save.
There are a few ways to stop the momentum against you. That's one way. Cover up and reset.
Florida's got that win. Fires. Got his stick on it. Flings it. Great glove save, and he keeps it.
You can't ask for a better opportunity in the scoring zone. What a great glove save.
A bit over 5 minutes skated here in the first. Game still waiting for its first goal. Florida's got another win. Paddled aside. And down the Yager. Buffalo's in their own end, lugging it along. Trying to go to Reinhart. Many yards gained to Kane. Perfect pass. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
The Panthers with a face-off win. Yager's cutting through the neutral zone. A shot. Great save. Pitching this one to Reinhart. Into the attacking end. Shoots one. Turned away. Lugged out of the defensive zone. The Panthers with possession up the wing. Right in front. Score!
Tell you, Doc, any chance I had a chance to go to the backhand, I did.
That's a save a goaltender's got to make, Edzo. Low glove side, got to be able to catch that.
The Panthers' lead is now 1. Lots of time remaining in this first period and in the rest of the game, of course, to try to build on it. Hi, everyone, with Eddie Olczyk alongside and Ray Ferraro down at the ice. This is Mike Emery. Tonight, a great game that will keep you on the edge of your seat. The contest tonight between the Los Angeles Kings and Columbus. Eddie, as we get ready for this, what's on your mind?
Well, we have two teams that are intense, Doc, and they don't like each other very much, so stay tuned. I expect some fireworks here tonight.
Opening face-off is just seconds away. Kopitar's a good face-off man, ready for the Kings. Dubinsky's his opposite number for the Blue Jackets. Nicely into the zone. LA starting back in their own end. A breakaway. Score! What a great early start for the home squad.
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
Bobrovsky's move to the stick side is pretty aggressive, but he doesn't get there quick enough to stop the shot.
LA's gotten the lead early, and their home fans are ecstatic. The Kings prevail. It is one of hockey's longest-standing bastions, the state of Minnesota, heartland of America, and home to many hockey teams, but only one NHL squad, and that's the Minnesota Wild. Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich. A thrill to be here in Minnesota. There are a lot of reasons we like coming here. You pick one of yours.
How about youth hockey, Doc? The state of hockey here in Minnesota, no state in the United States has more people playing the great game of hockey.
Koivu's got lots of responsibility as the leader of this team on the ice, but it also translates off the ice with all those young hockey players out there looking up to the captain of his team.
Now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. Dubnyk's the starter again tonight. He plays really large in the net, doesn't give the opponent much to shoot at, hoping to come up big for the Wild. Mike Smith in the crease, gold medalist with Canada in the 2014 Olympics, a goal-scoring goaltender. Clean goal with his stick once against Detroit, was a buzzer beater. It's a wonderful night for hockey. Koivu's ready for the opening face-off for the Wild. Hansel's opposite him for the Coyotes. Shot, big point-blank save there.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Hatchets one. Good save there. He's got it frozen. Not easy. And let's head down to ice level. Here's Ray Ferraro.
I love coming in here to St. Paul to do a game here, guys. I love the city. I love how close everything is.
In all alone. Brilliant save by Smith. Trying to go to Hansel. To McGinn. On to Reeder. And play stopped because of an offside. We have a little under 3 minutes gone in this period. Neither goalie has made any mistakes so far. Minnesota's got that one. Now what? Pass attempt to Reeder. A terrific job on the cut pass. Dogged determination there by Eric Stahl. Pitching it to McGinn. Gains the zone. The puck is free, now taken up by Ryan Suter. Directing that one to Parise. He's in! Acrobatic stop by Smith. Looking to Duclair. Now it's steered up the middle to Gronlund. Lets it go. Blockered away. Gaining space, maybe time. The glove like lightning. Big face-off win. That hit somebody. Gathered in by Niederreiter. Chip to McCulloch. Knocked right off the stick. It's an onside play. Drives to the crease. Score!
talk to goaltenders, they say it's tough to pick up that puck on the backhand.
Smith's in the butterfly trying to take away the percentages, but he doesn't cover the net.
Minnesota's lead is now 1. Lots of time remaining in this first period and in the rest of the game, of course, to try to build on. They won championships before the NHL even existed. They are the Montreal Canadiens, over a century old and preparing for yet another game this season. Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emrick from the city of Montreal. No other NHL team has more championships than these guys, and it's an atmosphere that is just marvelous.
Boy, the in-game presentation here in Montreal, Doc, is second to none. The excitement level, you look up there, you see all the banners, you know you're in a winning building when you see the Montreal Canadiens in person.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Carey Price from the village of Anaheim Lake, British Columbia. A recent census says 319 people live there. The gold medal standout for Canada at the 2014 Olympics, a former forward in roller hockey, but the goalie of record tonight. Craig Anderson gets the call to the crease. Park Ridge, Illinois, over a decade in the NHL, never gave up. He was claimed on waivers 3 times in 2 months at 25 and didn't get his big chance till he joined the Colorado Avalanche at age 29. Opening face-off is just seconds away. Galchenyuk's got the assignment on winning the opening draw for the Canadiens. Turris gets the same job for the Senators. And a save there. Held there for a face-off coming up next. He does his best to get out of the way, but he can't get out of the way now. We're throwing it down to Ray Ferraro.
With both teams getting such great goaltending, they
score! And the place goes nuts!
Galchenyuk's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
Enzo, that looks like something from your day, wasn't it? You beat him up over the stick side. You'd love that spot in the net. The goalie wasn't able to stop this one.
Galchenyuk's put his team ahead 1-0.
It doesn't get any better than that when you get off to an early lead.
Montreal's got that neutral zone faceoff. Good evening, everyone. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emrick. Tonight, we bring you 2 teams that are bound to be entertaining. The contest tonight between Nashville and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Eddie, what are you thinking as we prepare for this one?
2 teams that have 2 well-crafted game plans, but once the puck drops, anything can happen, Doc, as we've seen in the past. I believe the key to this game is who stays to their game plan will win this game.
We have a thrilling evening of hockey ahead. Johansson's the face-off man for Nashville. Crosby's out there to try to beat him for the Penguins. Shoots! What a save!
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Up the wing, moving along. And the possession taken up by Yossi. Gains the zone and looks over his options. That's a good pad save. Pass attempt to Sheary. Wow, what force in that one.
He got plastered on the boards there. That's a stop sign right there.
Oh, he got that. Snapping a pass to Hornquist. Scooped up by Johansson. Looking to Yarncroft. The breakaway. Oh, what a stop. Gets play stopped. Play is stopped. Let's hear from Ray.
Doc, there's been some changes over the last 10 years that maybe go under the radar, but have really changed the way the game's been played. Shifts used to be a minute long. Now 30 to 40 seconds is absolute max because the game is played at such high energy and maximum effort that you can't go any longer.
Okay, Ray, thank you. Pitching it to Malkin. Gets in. What'll he do? He's alone. Score!
Paul's foot speed created that breakaway chance, and he scored.
Murray's looking around behind him. He can't believe that there's any opening. He was in the butterfly, thought he had most of the net covered, but not enough of it.
Some shots, only one goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
They began in red and green in 1982. Long ago, they shifted to red and black and titles, too. It's the New Jersey Devils. They're home tonight in Newark. Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emrick, the Eastern Conference is our focus for this evening. Is there a difference in the play in the East?
I believe there is, Doc. I think it's more defensive style, and I think it's more zone to zone, so meaning station to station. So from the defensive zone to the neutral zone, and then eventually to the offensive zone. New York's looking to steal 2 points on the road, and in order to do that, they got to play a good, smart brand of hockey by passing that puck zone to zone.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Corey Schneider gets the start, developed with the U.S. national team, then Boston College, then the American Hockey League, then Vancouver, then with the legend Marty Brodeur. He's learned his trade well. Slovakia-born Jaroslav Halak has prepared his goal crease for the start of another game here. A two-time Olympian for his country and shared the Jennings Trophy for fewest goals yielded while in St. Louis. The teams are ready, and so are we. We are underway in New Jersey. Cleared all the way down, and it's an icing. Everything stops except the opinion of this man, Ray Ferraro.
The Devils get on the body right from the time the puck is dropped. They want to be aggressive, up on their toes, finish checks all over the ice. They're a difficult team to play against.
Okay, Ray, thank you. Quick work on the faceoff. Snapping a pass to Hall. He's in! They score! A first one of the game, and it's early.
Paul's foot speed created that breakaway chance, and he scored.
And so he looks like he's in pretty good positioning here, but he's not able to get his glove low enough to snap this one up.
The Devils have struck first, and it's early in the game still. Let's see if they add to that. Neutralized faceoff. The last team to win 4 championships in a row, and that was 30 years ago. Still with a New York address, they are the New York Islanders. Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emrick. Tonight we have East against West. What's one of the best things about this?
Well, I think for the fans is realizing that you're going to be able to see every team in the National Hockey League come into your building. It makes for a great brand of hockey. The Predators are excited as well. They love playing on the road, and they love being in this building.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Jaroslav Halak is his team's mainstay tonight, just like he's been in St. Louis and Washington. In the American Hockey League, he was Hamilton Bulldogs MVP 2 years in a row and an all-rookie selection there. The Nashville Predators got a steal with this guy, Pekka Rinne. He gets the call in goal tonight. They called his name 258th in the 2004 draft. 4 years later, he was their main man in goal. We have a thrilling evening of hockey ahead. New York's got the puck, and they get to make the first play. Puts one on. Wonderful save. Shot. Score! Tavares.
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Rinne's positioning is perfect. He's in the butterfly. It looks like he's got most of the net covered, but that is an outstanding shot.
New York's gotten the lead early, and their home fans are ecstatic. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Greetings, everyone, with Ray Ferraro down near the ice. Eddie Olczyk getting some ice cream, but he's back alongside. This is Mike Emery. Our matchup tonight is two terrific teams from the Eastern Conference. Our game is between the Rangers and the Buffalo Sabres. Eddie, what are you thinking as we prepare for this one?
This is the game you mark on your calendar with a big red circle with a thick, fat marker. The fans are pumped and the players are ready to rock. Let's get it on.
We have begun in New York City. Great, they score! A first one of the game, and it's early.
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
Leonard sprawled out to make a desperation attempt on this. Nice try, just couldn't get there.
New York's gotten the lead early, and their home fans are ecstatic. They play in the capital city of hockey's country, Canada, just outside Ottawa in Canada. Another opening face-off nearing for the Ottawa Senators. Greetings, everyone, from Canada's capital, Ottawa. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in a moment, I'm Mike Emery. Almost 2.5 decades of hockey have been played here by the Senators' recent edition. They go all the way back to the early part of the 20th century as well. But in the recent edition, who stands out to you?
Well, it has to be Daniel Alfredsson, Doc. 17 seasons with the Ottawa Senators. Came full circle. Had a little pit stop in Detroit with the Red Wings, comes back, retires as an Ottawa Senator, a Hall of Fame career, over 1,000 points in the National Hockey League for Daniel Alfredsson.
Carlson's got some big skates to fill as captain of the Ottawa Senators. Not easy to follow in the footsteps of a guy like Daniel Alfredsson, but it's his team now. He has to put his own handprints on his team.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. In goal is Craig Anderson, Illinois-born, once played for the Chicago Jets, the Chicago Freeze, and the Chicago Blackhawks. Has traveled much farther from home since, and successfully so. Dubnyk's the goalkeeper tonight. The book on him is that he can be rattled with an early goal. Let's see how he does tonight for the Wild. Another terrific night of hockey here. Tourists will step into the draw for the Senators. Koivu's there for the Wild. Our game is underway with that faceoff. Puck is picked up by Hoffman. Shoots. Just missed the net.
Right idea, but he just missed the net.
Not through. That shot came from right in front.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Coyle's tripped up. That should be a penalty. And so now a penalty will be handed out. Ottawa's given a minor here for tripping. There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1. And the loose puck captured by Ryan Suter. Pitching it to Gronlund. Swept on, got his stick on it. Broke it right up. Good hand to eye, and the reach of the stick. Knapp, breakaway chance. Marvelous save by Dubnyk. Minnesota's in their own end and controlling the play. Oh, and it won't go out. More pressure coming here on the power play. Blocked away. Shoots it on. Blocked that one. Held there for a face-off coming up next. Just a hair under 4 minutes gone here in the first. Neither goalie has made any mistakes so far. Got a piece of it with the glove. Has it in his own end. Moving it to Ryan. On to Parisi. The Senators setting things up in their own end. It's an onside play. To Parise. Maintaining possession up the wing. Propelled to Koivu. Pass attempt to Coyle. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Penalty call coming. Watch for his signal here. Hoffman's going to the box, and the call is tripping. Fires! Big pad save. Passing one off now to Turris.
6 minutes, 45 seconds.
In all alone. They score! A shorthanded goal.
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
Dubnyk's beat over the pad, under the glove. This is one he'd like back.
That is the first goal scored after a lot of work.
Great start. They were ready to play, and it shows on the shot clock as well.
Hi, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich here. This stacks up as a good one. Eastern Conference action between the Philadelphia Flyers and Detroit. Before the face-off, Eddie, what do you think?
These two teams both need the W here tonight. I can see them playing it safe early, but the question is, which team will make the first mistake?
Giroux's star status is known. That's why he gets to start this game. The Flyers get possession, and we are underway. Drilled. Terrific shot, but a denial. To Abdelkader. Passing one off now to Larkin. Collected by Giroux. Philadelphia's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. A shot. Not in the way of that one. Philadelphia's continuing on in their own end. Breakaway! They score! Wow, that's getting on the board fast.
He looked to be cherry-picking in behind the defense, and it worked. He found himself on a breakaway.
Now, the goaltender wants to be aggressive here, but this is just perfectly delivered.
Philadelphia's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. Good evening, everyone. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emmerich. Tonight, we bring you two teams that are bound to be entertaining. The contest tonight between Pittsburgh and the Edmonton Oilers. Eddie, your thoughts?
I've been looking forward to this one for a while, Doc. Both of these teams have the ability to put the puck in the back of the net. Goaltending, as we know, could be the difference here.
As we're about to begin, Sidney Crosby's won everything possible in the game of hockey. Now he'll see if he can win this faceoff. He's on the ice to put on another shot. Score! Off the iron and in.
Crosby's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
Now, they say the post is the goalie's friend. Well, sometimes it's not. This just deflects off the post and goes into the net behind him.
The Penguins strike first.
Just like the coach drew it up, get off to a good start.
Hi, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich here. And tonight we bring you two terrific teams for our contest. The contest tonight between San Jose and the Flyers. And before the face-off, here's Eddie.
Well, we have two teams that are intense, Doc, and they don't like each other very much, so stay tuned. I expect some fireworks here tonight.
Big Joe Thornton's on the ice as we get ready for the opening draw. No surprise, as he's played over 1,200 games at the NHL level, almost always in the starting lineup. Face-off number 1 of a great night ahead. Not through. Philadelphia's in possession as they move up the wing. Rubbed out along the boards.
He got plastered on the boards there. That's a stop sign right there.
Shot on. Terrific glove save. I think it's time we hear from Ray Ferraro.
When goaltenders play as well as these two have, it sometimes gets into the shooter's head to make the perfect play. Oftentimes, it's absolutely the opposite. Get the puck from almost any angle into their feet, make them control rebounds. It's amazing how often you'll get a dirty goal that way.
Okay, Ray, keep listening down there. And the loose puck, captured by Vlasic. Walks the line, great save, collected now. Pitching this one to Simmons. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there. Just a hair under 4 minutes skated here in the first. Still knotted at zeros. Loose puck captured by Martin. Ooh, he got in the way of that one. And he holds on. Big face-off win. That hit somebody. One-timer. Knife down out of the air. Directing that one to Weiss. Knocked right off the stick. Philadelphia setting it up as they move through center. A shot. Got in the way of that one. Lets it go. Good save there. To Braun. Into the end of attack. Puts one on. Off the goalpost. Great point-blank save.
With this puck being so close to that, this is all a reactionary save.
Good intercept. Heads to the front. He scores.
Carlos' decision was pretty easy. This low in the slot. Just snap it off, and he did.
Yeah, so those are the most fun goals to score, aren't they? Up over the goalie's glove side. Make you feel like you've made a pretty perfect shot.
Some shots, only one goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
Good evening, everyone. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emmerich. This evening, a clash of two great hockey teams for you. The contest tonight between the Blues and New Jersey. Your thoughts, Eddie, on what we'll see here?
This is the game you mark on your calendar with a big red circle, with a thick, fat marker. The fans are pumped and the players are ready to rock. Let's get it on.
Face-off about to take place. Taylor Hall among those in the starting lineup. Tremendous speed and skill and productive for Edmonton. St. Louis and hockey, and it starts. Slides it to the point to Pietrangelo. Turned a shot on net. Good work with the stick. Hangs onto it. Gets it with the blocker. And the puck is grabbed by Henrique. New Jersey's in possession as they move up the wing. Skill play by Bomeister. Passing one off now to Tarasenko. In all alone. Outstanding save. We were looking for a red light there. Surprise. Pitching it to Camilleri. Into the end of attack. Camilleri's tripped and a penalty should be coming. And we get a penalty here. The referee strides over to hand it out. St. Louis moves on to the penalty box. They get a minor for tripping.
2 minutes for tripping.
He's all alone.
4 minutes.
Score! A short-handed goal.
He looked confident on that breakaway right before he scored.
Schneider's beat low on the glove side. That's a real quick release that he can't get to.
The Blues now have a one-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they can build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room. Hi, everyone, with Eddie Olczyk alongside and Ray Ferraro down at the ice. This is Mike Emmerich. This evening, we bring you two teams matched up as they've been so many times before. The contest tonight between the Lightning and the Dallas Stars. Eddie, what are you thinking as we prepare for this one?
These two teams both need the W here tonight. I can see them playing it safe early, but the question is, which team will make the first mistake?
Tampa Bay's got the puck, and they get to make the first play. Icing is the call. Play is stopped, and so we have a chance to hear from Ray Ferraro.
Goals are going to be at a premium tonight. Both goaltenders have played exceptionally.
An outstanding pad save. Tampa Bay is continuing to probe up the wing. Slid to ease. Great stick there. Snapping a pass to Killorn. In all alone. Acrobatic stop by Lehtinen. Outstanding save. Lets it go. And the save there. He's got the puck on his stick, but can he clear it? Marvelous control. He kept it in. Hangs on to it. Big save. Picked up by the defense. Propelled to Ben. Skill play by Hedman. Directing that one to Killorn. Into the attacking end. Shoots. Blocked that one. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near him. They win the draw. He hit the post. Scorches one. He scores.
Quick wrist shot surprised the goaltender in close.
Letnin's mistaken that there's style points awarded for a save. If he catches it, he's probably going to get it, but he goes for the flashy one, and now it's in the net.
Tampa Bay's lead is now 1. Lots of time remaining in this first period and in the rest of the game, of course, to try to build on it. So close to Lake Ontario, you can see it from the arena's front door. Fans pouring in for another night to celebrate a sport and show their love for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich. Tonight we have East against West. What's one thing you think of when we have these conferences colliding?
How important pre-scouting is when you don't play against the other conference as often as you do from your inter-conference. So pre-scouting, a big part of getting ready for this game tonight.
Calgary's game plan will be front and center. Probably for the first 10 minutes, we'll get a real good indication of how they're going to play this game.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Anderson's the netminder of the evening. He is the type of goalie that sees the puck very well, hoping to see and stop most of the shots he sees tonight and land the W for the Maple Leafs. Elliott's the choice for the crease tonight. He's earned the confidence of his coaches night in and night out, and thus he gets this start for the Flames. Terrific action lies ahead. Kadri sent to the big center ice circle for the Maple Leafs. Monahan's there for Calgary. Puts one on. Terrific glove save, but it's loose. He does his best to get out of the way, but he can't get out of the way now. We're throwing it down to Ray Ferraro.
Guys, I know earlier you
got that. Tremendous scoring chance. Oh, and the pass just didn't work. Pitching this one to Brouwer. Shoots one. And a save there. Slides it to the point to Riley. Terrific shot. Save!
Goalie's looking around the screen to try to find the puck.
Amazing save. To Brouwer. Two guys together with force. Big force.
Whoa, guys, he didn't see him coming until the last minute. That's a pretty solid contact.
Snapping a pass to Komarov. The breakaway. Marvelous save by Elliott. Score! What a great early start for the home squad.
Kadri's quick wrist shot surprised the goaltender in close.
Edzo, lots of times we shake our head as the goaltender gives one up. Not here. He did everything he could.
The Leafs now have a 1-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they can build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room. It is Vancouver, British Columbia, and in this huge metropolis of cultures, hockey is spoken by practically everyone, especially when it comes to tonight's home team, the Vancouver Canucks. Hi, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich, and we are in Vancouver on the Pacific Ocean, where the recent history of this franchise has been strong, but there's pretty good back history on them, too.
Well, there is, Doc. A lot of great players have come and played for the Vancouver Canucks, and one of them is now running the Vancouver Canucks, that being Trevor Linden. But you think about Linden, you think about Stan Smeel. I think about guys like Harold Schneps and Ron DeLorme, guys that I used to try to stay well away from when I played against them. But a lot of great players have come through the Vancouver Canucks.
Henrik Sedin's the current captain of the Canucks. He has proven to be a great leader on and off the ice, which has become an expectation in a great hockey market like Vancouver.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Ryan Miller, a career of brilliance, All-American at Michigan State, outstanding goalie in the AHL with Rochester, outstanding goalie in the NHL with Buffalo, outstanding goalie in the 2010 Olympics for Team USA. Not our observations, those were all awards. Russian-born Sergei Bobrovsky, only 22 when he got his first NHL start, a win in the first game ever played at the new arena in Pittsburgh, and he wore the colors of the Philadelphia Flyers. Opening face-off is just seconds away. Henrik Sedin's the face-off man for the Canucks. Dubinsky's there for the Blue Jackets. The Blue Jackets in their own end have control of the puck. All is halted for now. Time for Ray.
The Canucks can score in several different ways, and that's really been a focus of their team as they've tried to put this together as a team that can score a lot of different ways. However, they're going to be challenged with a really good defensive unit across from them tonight.
Back in his defensive end to get it. Directing that one to Daniel Sedin. He heads right for the net. Slid to Foligno. To Dubinsky. Oh, great cut. He's in on an onside play. Breakaway chance. Huge stop by Bobrovsky. Pointed to Dubinsky. Save! Goaltender pass. Brought ahead. And he's all alone. Score! And the place goes nuts.
Oh, he looked confident on that breakaway right before he scored.
And so he looks like he's in pretty good positioning here, but he's not able to get his glove low enough to snap this one up.
The Canucks now have a one-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they can build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room. Washington, D.C., about 10 blocks away from the Capitol building, where hockey fans are here to see a team appropriately in red, white, and blue, the Washington Capitals. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich, and we are in Washington, where there is a great history for hockey dating back to 1974. Who stands out?
Well, how about some Hockey Hall of Famers, Doc? Mike Gartner, Rod Langway, the great career of a guy like Peter Bondra, and Ole the goalie, Olaf Kolzig. Some great players have come through the Washington Capitals team.
Ovechkin's obviously one of the top players for the Capitals. He's got a lot of work to do to get in that same area code of those great Hall of Famers I mentioned.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Holtby's getting the start in net tonight. He looked more than ready in the warm-up, and that might translate to a great night in net for the Capitals. Jones is the man in the crease in this game. His commitment has been superb. He even gets mad if he lets one in practice, and sometimes he doesn't for the Sharks. Big Joe Thornton's on the ice as we get ready for the opening draw. No surprise, as he's played over 1,200 games at the NHL level, almost always in the starting lineup. Save! Score!
initial stop, but those quick hands speed him on the rebound.
The goaltender's got to do a better job of that one, Enzo. He makes that first stop, but he leaves the rebound too close to the net where the goal scorer can grab it.
Oshie's goal has gotten his team ahead.
Boy, you can just feel the energy in this building right now after that early goal.
The Sharks prevail. Winnipeg, provincial capital of Manitoba, where the support of the home crowd is deafening, and that crowd ready to yell themselves hoarse for the Winnipeg Jets. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich, we have a thrilling Western Conference matchup tonight. You look at a map and you realize these teams can be separated by a lot.
Yeah, and mileage, especially teams on the left coast, Doc. But two words come to mind when you think about the Western Conference: big and heavy. That's the Western Conference.
The Kings have to understand early in this hockey game, especially being the road team, you have to have the willingness to play that big, heavy game. Get the puck in early, get your legs into it, and weather the first 10 minutes of this period.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Andrei Pavlich is in goal. 6'3", 220, good size, native of the Czech Republic. He spent his years with one organization, Atlanta Thrashers, Winnipeg Jets, and he won an AHL playoff title with the Chicago Wolves. Jonathan Quick, the U.S. Olympic team's mainstay in Russia, over half a decade as the guy in goal for the Los Angeles Kings. We await the faceoff, and out there is Drew Doughty. Plays about 25 minutes out of every 60 and plays it great. Our game is underway with that faceoff. That play went offside. It's probably noisy at the bench, but Ray can hear us. You're on, man.
Doc, so often in today's game, the margin for error is so small. Turnovers always play a key role in the middle of the ice. If you can get one team to turn the puck over, the key will be...
They score! Wow, that's getting on the board fast.
Enstrom's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
Really don't know if he can do much more than that. He's in the right shape. He drops to the butterfly to cover the bottom half of the net, but this is perfect up over top of him.
The Jets strike first.
Just like the coach drew it up, get off to a good start.